Hello everybody, in this video I'm going to be telling you my top 10 favorite WWE wrestlers right now. So at number 10 I have Drew McIntyre. The reason I like him is because of watching him growing up. I think he's an entertaining wrestler, and I think he can sell a good story, and I just think he's a good wrestler. At number 9 I have R-Truth because of how he wrestles, and I think he's really funny, and I think he can cut really good promos, and I just think he's a good person to have in the WWE. At number 8, I have CM Punk because just watching a little bit of when he was at WWE the first time, watching some clips of when he was in AEW, and then watching since he's been back in WWE. I just think he's a good wrestler. I think he can sell a good story, and I just think he's a good wrestler. Number 7, I have Gunther because watching him for a few years now, just watching him dominate in the ring, and just being a good champion and having good stories. I just think that he's a really good wrestler. At number 6, I have Cody Rhodes. Watching some past clips of him when he was Stardust, and watching just a little bit of when he was in AEW, and just watching him since he's been back in WWE. I think he has a good story. I like the finishing the story. Um, I just think he's a good wrestler, and I just think that he can get better. At number 5, I have Jey Uso because just watching him since he was a tag team with his brother, I just think he's a really good wrestler. I think he can cut really good promos, and I think he can work with anybody. And I just think he's a really nice person. At number 4, I have Seth Rollins because watching him since I first started watching, I think he's a good wrestler. I like watching him. I think he's entertaining, and I think he can work with anybody, cut really good promos, and I just think he's a good wrestler overall. At number 3, I have Roman Reigns. I think I've been watching Roman Reigns one of the longest for the longest. I just think he's a good wrestler. I just think that I think he's a good wrestler, and I just think that he can really he kind of carried the company for a little bit when he had the undisputed championship, and I just think that he's a really good wrestler, and I just think he can do a lot of things in WWE. At number 2, I have Randy Orton. I just seen clips of him a while ago, and then watching him, I just think that he's a good wrestler. I think he has one of the best finishers, one of the well-known finishers, and I just think that he can wrestle, and I think he can do anything. And my favorite WWE wrestler is John Cena. Watching him for the longest time growing up, and he was my first ever action figure I had, and I just liked watching him. I thought he was entertaining and how kind he is, and I just think that he's a nice person on and off the ring. I just like watching him, and I think he's a really good um, person and wrestler. Make sure you subscribe to never miss a video on my channel.